Magandang araw mga kaibigan. Bigyan natin ngayon ng opinion, reaction itong post ng ABS-CBN News, ANC interview ni Carmina Constantino kay political strategist Alan Herman. Pinag-usapan nila yung communications failure ng administrasyon ito kasi palit ng PCO secretary. Itong ka-appoint lang, hindi pa uminit ang puwan, marami nang bumabatikos dahil connected daw sa tobacco industry. So dito, napakaganda yung summary ng si Mr. Alan Herman. Napakagaling ito na political strategist. It's very hard to market the president. Produkto mahirap ibenta, kaya kailangan mo ng magaling na communications officer, the person of ito nga, Dave Gomez, para naman aangat ang rating ng Pangulo dahil lagapak na ang rating ng Pangulo. So bakit lagapak ang rating ng Pangulo? Bakit mahirap ibenta ang Pangulo? Ito ang pinag-usapan nila. Pakinggan natin.
Before we go into Secretary Gomez there, let's go to the product first. Is it a matter of communication, or is it a matter of the product that's being sold?
It's a function of both. It's a function of both. Throughout his first 2 years of the presidency, it was quite hard to market the president. We're talking about Malacanang and the president himself. It was quite hard to market him because, you know, coming from a very fiery, very soundbite word.
Yun, it was quite hard to market the president. Yun ang rason. Problema ang presidente. Kaya palit ng PCO secretary. Nadagdagan pa ngayon, meron siyang palace press officer na anti-clear. I don't know kung nakakatulong ba sa pag-market sa presidente na ang sipag naman ng presidente, trabaho ng trabaho, mababang rating. Yung isa dyan nakakulong, mataas ang rating. Tatay Digong ba? Kinulong na lang nila. Yun pang mataas na rating sa last survey ng Pulse Asia. So bakit mahirap ibenta ang Pangulo?
Worthy, very take the situation by the reins type of president in former President Rodrigo Duterte. Suddenly, President BBM came in with a more reserved, very clearly non-confrontational. In fact, that's the term that's most frequently associated with him. Conflict-averse, as some would even term it. President who didn't want to really take heart.
Ang sinasabi niya, si Tatay Digong palaban. Talagang pag may makakarinig ka talaga ng walang sinasanto. Kabaliktaran itong PBBM na super timid, super reserve, ayaw niya ng kaaway. But later on sabi niya, ayoko na, ang dami ko ng kaaway. So, yun. Magkaiba ang leadership style. Kaya yun ang isang rason bakit mahirap ibenta ang Pangulo sa sobrang bait.
Hard stances on issues, even in my opinion, when they were called for, in the face of attacks against his presidency, attacks against the institution, he chose to be that soft-spoken, some would even say timid fellow. And he's always, as our footage shows right now, every time we've seen him in the press, prior to the recent change, in fact, it was a noticeable change. We always see him in a barong with the presidential seal behind him. If not his barong, his formal shirt jack. We never have a glimpse into his more informal, action-oriented side until recently. So I think these are the changes that were needed immediately. At least the most cosmetic, obvious, low-hanging fruit changes were that he needed to be made more approachable, a more relatable president.
And so we go to the next question. What does Dave Gomez bring to the table? How is he going to, turn things around?
Honestly, I think his combination of of being involved in both the private and public sector will probably serve him well. He has a long time experience in the private sector, as mentioned. He came from advertising as well. He was a reporter for the Philippine Star, and then has served a long tenure with a tobacco company, much to the consternation of a lot of some of our senators and social civic groups. But I hope that he will bring a sense of...
Ayan, sinasabi ni Alan Herman na posibleng may ibubuga itong si Dave Gomez. Dahil sa experience niya, matagal siya nagtrabaho sa corporate world. Problema nga lang ay tobacco company. Tapos, reporter din siya. Baka may maitutulong. Yun ang sinasabi. So, let's give him a chance. Itong bagong PCO secretary, yung pronouncement niya, sabi niya, politics is not my work. Ang akin is transparency, information, good governance, kung anong ginagawa ng Pangulo, yun ang aking, maganda yung statement niyang gano'n, ha? But, ang nagsasalita si Auntie Claire, paano yan? Hindi naman siya ang nagsasalita. So, marendahan ba niya si Auntie Claire sa mga birada palaging attack dog? So, sana may kabaguhan ba? Para naman, sayang yung sinisundo ng taong bayan sa kanila. Instead na attack, it should unite. Unite niya ng mga tao, hindi yung ma-alienate ang mga tao sa pinagsasabi nila.
Organization and communications management to the post. At least I'm hoping that. I hope there will finally be a coherent presidential communications playbook that will be put into play that is more strategic rather than tactical and reactionary. Because frankly, all we've seen thus far is just critics hitting the administration reacting. It's all been that. For me personally, I think there is a need for more strategic rather than tactical thinking.
Oh, sure, we're gonna go to...
Ayun, explain ko yun na kulang sa Presidential Communications Office yung strategic goal. Ang nangyari, tactical ba? Yung aatake ang Duterte, sila naman, Mores back, ganun lang. So, tactical yun. Labanan lang yun sa ground. Ang strategic dito, yung it's a goal na para bang you are conquering mountains. Yan, strategic. You are winning the war. Hindi yung poros battle lang ang inaatupag mo. So, good luck sa ating bagong PCO secretary. Sana mag-improve ang image ng Marcos administration. Salamat sa inyong pagsubaybay sa ating channel, mga kaibigan. Nakakatulong kayo ng malaki sa tribong Talandig ng Bukidnon dahil ang sweldo natin sa channel nito pantulong sa tribo. Namimigay tayo ngayon ng libreng yero at pako para makapagpatayo ng mas maayos na tirahan ang tribong Talandig. Panoorin niyo ang video nito.
Para sa bola tayo. Oo. Hindi kaya na sinimno. Inabang kay makatugla ko karon wa nay tulo.
Wala na giulan. Wala na giulan. Salamat sa Lord.
Kasanor kinabuhi. Yarang bay. Ini anang inabang anay. Ano ato ni angkol nga kawayan lang.
Kawayan ratanan.
Kawayan ratanan ante.
Lord, salamat Lord.
Oo. Panagid kaayo kanang gabok na.
Wala ko dito.
O karon ante, pila na ni katuig imong balay?
Unom na gyud kapin magdito na happy. Usa na nga bungkag na. Nangatuluan na gyud mi. Salamat sa Lord kay naagi nakaabot sa mo grasya pag ampo na. Salamat unta nga magpadayon gyud ang magkuan sa amo ang maghatag og grasya. sa sin o bisag unsa pa di ang iyang kaluoy sa amo. Lord, salamat. Pinasa nagtabang sa sin, hinaut-unta nga magpadayon pag yun. Ay naapagid ko yung anak nga wala pag yun.
Lagi. So kaila ko naman gid si ante, sige lang ante ang panalangin. Oo. So si ante nagilak na siya sa kalipay sa iyang gibati nga natagaan siya og sin. Sige ante, salamat.